They end with the absence of one. Silence isn't what happens when nothing is said. It's what happens when saying something stops feeling necessary. This is how silence becomes a decision, not through choice, but through what goes unexamined. Normalization doesn't announce itself. It arrives through repetition. What once felt wrong begins to feel expected, not because it improved, but because it continued. Over time, the threshold shifts, and what shifted never resets. What normalizes in one place creates space somewhere else. Distance rarely appears all at once. It accumulates quietly, fewer messages, longer pauses. Nothing ends, but nothing advances either. Eventually, silence feels mutual. Even when it wasn't intentional, the space between people doesn't close on its own. It simply becomes familiar, and familiarity is permission enough. The gap doesn't wait to be invited. It simply widens, and so the pattern completes itself. Distance creates waiting. Waiting deepens silence. Silence normalizes the distance, each one feeding the next, until the cycle feels inevitable. It wasn't. Nothing broke. Nothing failed. Everything waited. The longer decisions took, the quieter the system became. Not inactive, just patient. And patience, held long enough, stops feeling like a choice. The system grew quieter over time. Not because it failed, but because it stopped interrupting. Silence wasn't absence. It was adaptation. Silence doesn't arrive as a choice. It arrives as a habit, and habits don't announce themselves. They simply accumulate until the distance feels permanent, and permanence feels like it was always the plan.